You're watching CBS 8 Mornings at 6.
So glad you're with us here on this Friday at 6 a.m. We're going to get right to it here. I'm Eric Connard.
And I'm Netta Ibrahimpour. We do want to get you caught up first on what happened while many of you were likely sleeping. New this morning, a person has died in an apartment fire in Cortez Hill. The fire is out. It started just after 12:30 this morning on 4th Avenue, right near Beach Street. You see crews on the scene, many of them. Firefighters found someone inside and then tried to do CPR, but that person sadly died on the scene. San Diego Fire Rescue, as well as San Diego Police, are now looking into it.
This morning, a person is in custody after a standoff in East Village. Police responded to a call about an assault on a woman. This was on 17th and Imperial around 7 p.m. last night. Officers say the attacker then went into a nearby home and barricaded himself. That man surrendered peacefully just before 2 a.m. So just 4 hours ago. Investigators say the man has a felony warrant. As for the woman, she was treated on the scene.
And now a wind advisory has been issued, so we're going to check in with Evan Narani with all those details. Hi, Evan.
Hey, yes, more Santa Ana winds are coming our way as we head into the weekend. So for today, you can see how those arrows are pointing toward the coastline. We're seeing humidity driven up. We're seeing calmer wind speeds out there. This is attempting to moderate our coastal temperatures and our coastal humidity, but changes are going to be coming really quickly. Those Santa Anas are going to start to pick up, and it'll lead to sunny conditions. Those clouds will be cleared out, humidity will drop down, and temperatures will be in the 70s. We'll also see those cold overnight lows continue, similar to this morning. We're in the 30s right now. In more detail, we'll be talking in just a few minutes about what to expect over the course of the weekend, how windy we're going to get, and when that wind advisory is going to be especially important that you take note of as you're outside this weekend. Back to you.
All right, Evan, thank you. And right now, a sea of pink ready to make some waves. There are a lot of people awake early this morning. They're about to go on 3 days, 60 miles, all to help in the fight against breast cancer.
Today marks the start of the Susan G. Komen 3-day walk. And CBS 8's Chris Grow is live in Del Mar for day one of the festivities, and things are about to get underway there soon, right?
Look, things are getting ready right now. In fact, I don't want to call it a warm-up because it's what, 30, 40 degrees outside right now. Everybody's freezing. We see their breaths. But I've got Jamie, I've got Lawrence, and I've got Mary here. All various levels of expertise here in terms of walking. But Jamie, I wanted to start with you. This is your third time, right, doing this.
Third 3-day, yeah.
Third 3-day. Why is it that you walk?
Well, I was able to crew for 5 years with my mom before. And the thing that she always says to me is that research for one cancer is research for all cancer, and unfortunately so many of us, including our family, are affected by cancer, so this walk means a lot to me, the way we come together.
And you were able to recruit someone this year. Could you tell us a little bit about the recruiting battle here to get Lawrence to come out?
Now I get to call him my husband because we got married over the summer.
There you go. Congratulations.
Congrats. And our team, Hogwarts Hooters, are small, but we're strong. And last year I got my husband to sign up. Well, didn't take a lot of convincing because of the community that we have, but he did kindly agree to walk with me this year.
And Lawrence, I know you've got your wife's support. You've got your wife's friend's support here. You guys, Hogwarts Hooters, I love that.
Yes.
But for you, I guess, was there any other particular reason that you wanted to get involved? Was there anything in your past, your history, or was it just simply the connection, obviously, that you have with your wife that got you inspired to walk?
It's definitely that connection, but just the community. All these people are so welcoming. Last year I felt that. I got to support her, got to support the team, so I wanted to participate this year.
Yeah.
So,
and Mary, you've got Lawrence out here helping you guys out. You guys were just joking around as sisters, right? I mean, you and Jamie, you've got that personal connection. What does it mean to help kind of walk out here for your friends?
Just being able to support each other and being able to represent all of our friends and family who battle breast cancer, still are or did in previous years, is really special. And again, the community that we've built, it just makes every year that much more fun.
And what would you want the message to be to those folks who are at home? Registration's closed, they can't walk, but they can donate. And you guys have obviously raised a lot of money to help be a part of this as well, too. So what would be your message to them to help fund that cancer research?
Whenever we're fundraising, it is really tricky just because everybody's funds are tight, but we say any amount makes a difference because some of those funds go to simply just getting someone to their doctor's appointment. Sometimes it's as simple as taking care of family while they're away at those heart appointments. And while our feet might hurt today, it is nothing compared to the battle of cancer, and we just want to do whatever we can to support this.
Well, thank you guys so much for supporting this, for taking the time out of your lives, your schedules to come out here for this walk. It means a lot. Now, I know it means a lot to you guys, but it also means a lot to the folks at home who are also here as well too. So thank you guys so much for joining us this morning. Share a little bit about your story. Thank you guys so much. So guys, there are countless stories like this one that are here today, but all over the nation. So if you can help, go to our website, cbs8.com, click on that link to donate. And Eric, Neto, we know that a lot of people have been impacted by similar stories, by similar situations, by cancer, and we know that a lot of people want that little bit of hope, and that's what these donations help provide, that hope, that help, that support that they just talked about. And again, it goes a long way. Any amount goes a very long way.
And
walking for mom, family, community. Love that.
It really does impact every single one of us. If you see them walking along the way this weekend, honk as loud as you can, cheer loud. They need that support. It's a long 3 days. Thank you very much, Chris Grove. We'll see you soon here again. And now turning to another story, that very important one here locally. This morning we're remembering a local World War II hero who captured the hearts of so many Americans. Tom Rice passed away at the age of 101.
Profiled him many times here on CBS 8. Dana Marie McNichol live in Coronado with a look back at his life and his service. Good morning.
Good morning, Eric and Etta. That's right. We've gotten the pleasure to really know a lot about Tom Rice's life. So many of his accomplishments will be remembered, but one specifically is one that so many of us got to experience. At the ripe age of 100 years old, he jumped out of a plane and landed on the beach just a couple of feet away from me here in Coronado. Now, I do want to show you some of that video because it's you have to see it to believe it. It really is that remarkable. So this jump marked his 100th birthday. He also jumped out of a plane to commemorate D-Day the year before, into 2019, excuse me. So he's no stranger to that. We spoke to him about how he prepares for something like this. He shared with us that it's all about getting his muscles strong with CrossFit here on Coronado. He trained 2 years for that jump. A birthday party was held for him, of course, here at the Hotel Del. Now, he's known as a hometown hero, a World War II Screaming Eagle legend of the 101st Airborne. Those close to him described him as a charismatic, charming, funny, humble, as well as an amazing teacher. In 2019, the Chula Vista City Council declared a Tom Rice Day to honor his service during World War II, as well as recognizing his service to the students. He taught at Chula Vista High School 50 years ago. Some of Rice's former students were even there cheering him on. We spoke to him after this special declaration.
I'm stunned physically and emotionally. It's over the top. Never have I ever been in such accolade of humanity in my life that I've been so appreciative of things that I did not do, should have done, or would not have done.
Now, Rice's wife asked that instead of flowers, that his friends, families, and those who support him send a donation to Honor Flight for his legacy. Now, of course, we will remember him and all the amazing things that he did, as well as that jump out of the plane here on Coronado. I'm Dana Marie McNichol, coming to you live for CBS 8.
Dana Marie, thank you very much for that. And what a great man and great legacy he leaves behind.
It's fun to watch all of his milestones that he had here in San Diego, and the way he spoke and the humility he showed. Tom Rice will be missed.
Amazing.
I will say, looking at Dana Marie's live shot, the beach right now, I mean, the pretty pinks that are showing. It's so nice
it's gorgeous. I mean, that's the thing is obviously the temperatures are cold, we know that, but when you maybe are inside looking outside, you can enjoy it a little bit more. These types of views are amazing, and we've had them for the last several mornings. We're going to have them in the mornings to come. Those are your clear sky views out there. We don't have much patchy cloud cover. We have it in a few spots closer to the about Orange County, San Diego County border area. But besides that, we've got a lot of sunshine beaming through. Temperatures are cold this morning. We'll look at your current temperatures in just a moment. Upper 60s expected along the coast and inland this afternoon. A little bit cooler than yesterday because we're seeing those offshore winds switch direction. And today our winds are onshore. I know we have this constant talk back and forth of onshore, offshore winds. winds. Basically, what we're saying is that cool sea breeze is being felt right now, and it will be felt all day. And then we'll see some changes into tonight that will promote more of the Santa Anas. Santa Anas are those dry, very dry and warm winds that come across the mountaintops from the east. So that's what we're expecting later on tonight into tomorrow as a wind advisory takes effect. It's been issued. It will take effect as of early tomorrow morning and then last all the way through your weekend. Walking out the door right now, we're in the 30s along your inland valleys. 37 for Escondido. Ramona sub-freezing right now at 31 degrees. 46 in Encinitas, 46 in San Diego compared to 24 hours ago. We're pretty much across the board cooler right now than 24 hours ago, and that's because we don't have those Santa Anas in play. We have that cooler sea breeze instead. 5-day forecast shows that once those winds pick up, Saturday and Sunday, we'll get a boost in temperatures, especially inland. Along the coast, we'll be in the 70s still, and then Monday, Tuesday, we'll start to see more clouds build and temperatures cool as that sea breeze resumes. We want to take a look at what's going on in traffic this morning as well. It's 6:11 on the clock, and right now police are on the scene of a crash that took place in Santee. This is just coming into our newsroom. Happened at Cuyamaca Street and Mast Boulevard, again in the Santee area. You're looking at that intersection. Again, Cuyamaca Street and Mast Boulevard. We see heavy police presence in the area. Looks like they're currently trying to reroute traffic in that area to avoid where that crash took place. Looks like there's a pickup truck and another black smaller vehicle that was involved in this. So looks to be a two-vehicle crash that took place. Firefighters on scene, police officers on scene as well. Surface Street in Santee, so you could see that reroute taking place right now as we speak, where they're trying to move drivers away from this crash.